Wolfpack, Epilogue, number 2 in the E Trilogy. Let's go. Hi there. So, I looked and I could not find any other live version for this other than the one from the Daughters of the Dawn 2019 concert. And it's combined with Don't Bite the Dust, which we also have heard. That's not a problem. We'll just stop before we get to it. If you know of another live version of this somewhere, you might go ahead and clue me in. I don't know if we'll need it, but the only other version I could find that stood alone was on the album, Clockwork Immortality. So this will be the one we use. I'm sure it'll be fine since we love this concert. And without further ado, let us begin. Epilogue from Lovebites.
If you have never cried, your eyes can be so beautiful. If you have never been hurt, you can't feel the pain of others. I will believe myself, will never be alone. You will believe yourself. We are the only ones. If you have never failed, you can't be happy for success. If you have never loved, you can't fear the love from others. I will believe myself, will never be alone. You will believe yourself. We are
Yeah, I know you want to hear the next one. So do I. But I want to talk about this one too. And we've heard the other one, and I gotta say, did we listen to this one too? And I just not have it down somewhere? I went through my playlist to be sure we hadn't already heard it, and even if we had, we would play it because it's part of the trilogy we're doing right now. But I was kind of like, have I heard that before? Especially when they dropped the note in the leads, the dual leads. Well, that was awesome. Just the rest right there in the middle of that lead. Miho made a fabulous choice on the bass when she just played single sustaining notes. And sometimes she'd double them just to get that longer sustain, that thicker bottom end. But it was perfect because it just kept this bass undertone to what was shaping up as an almost Wagnerian feel to this song. Very Germanic in its hugeness and its, in its dramatic display. I mean, let me ask you a question. Would you ever in your life, before you met this band, think that you could go to a heavy metal concert and hear something as bold as this song is? And that's what I was trying to remember. Have I ever heard anything like this? The closest you might come would be Somebody to Love by when Freddie Mercury sang it. I saw that live, and he was all alone in the spotlight for that, and it was pretty moving. But it's not a common thing, and that was rock, and that was Queen, who is similar in their approach in terms of being bold about what choices they make musically. So, there's the bands that are great, like AC/DC. One time they used bagpipes in a song, right? But for the most part, you know what to expect when you hear AC/DC. You can hear a brand new song and you know it's them, and you can pretty much count on where they're going with the song, and that is one kind of approach to music, and I mean, they dominate. So I love them. I absolutely love AC/DC, but for an entirely different reason than I love Lovebites. Lovebites has the excellence in musicianship combined with the excellence in songwriting and combined with and this is crucial, the precision approach to their live performances. I mean, you can do anything in the studio, but man, when you come out live, yeah, there's some helps out there, but not for a band like this. If you try to do this and you don't have precise musical instincts, they leap ahead of whatever it is you're doing without any second thought, then you're gonna crash and burn like a bad biplane on fire. There's no getting out of it. I mean, once you lose your way in a song that complicated, you can't getting back is not easy. Take it from me. So I felt like that was a bold song. They said, we're writing this, we'll put it on the album, and then they came to the place where they said, we're going to play this live. And I'm sure they had no doubt. You bet. Yeah, this is a great song. Or what we've written, we really mean, has depth, it has meaning, it has its part in the concert, in the show, in the order of music, in the dynamics from beginning to end. It's got its place. And I feel like it's a bold song, and this is a bold band. I mean, I'm not surprised, but what I am is reflective of the fact that they get away with it like they do. Because people are coming to headbang, people are coming for speed metal, whatever it is that you see in Lovebites. And of course, there are those of us who are juggling the various aspects of Lovebites. And that makes us not passing fans, not the kind of fans that would be happy to buy an album because there's a hit on the radio, but rather the kind that want to hear everything they're doing because you feel like you're trying to dig down into their roots and understand. Like I said, that sounded Wagnerian. I was like, wait a minute. That's almost like a Germanic feel to those large, lifting, bracing, soaring notes, soaring chords, and her voice was so operatic, except for that one part where she broke a little bit and showed you her soul, when she was singing that. Just enough to let you know that, hey, this is what we mean. This is what we mean here. Another fabulous performance. Yeah, it's insane how good they are. It's insane. And I, for one, hope they can hold it together for another decade, at least. They're so gifted. No telling what they'll come up with next. And I can't wait. All right, so that's number 2. I'm going to go to work on number 3. And I love you guys and gals, and thank you for dropping by. And I will see you at the next one, okay? All right. Bye now.